Coach?
All right, well, yeah, I'll just say
Okay.
a little bit different Tuesday. You know, obviously we're getting late in the year and we're, you know, a little bit thin, obviously with our scholarship numbers and beat up late in the year. So we kind of went a little bit lighter day, more mental work, which is pretty typical at the end of the year for a lot of teams. But especially with us and where we're at with our roster numbers right now, had a lot of energy and continue to improve, especially with our young guys. We got 3 more weeks in this season to finish it the right way, and we're working on doing that.
Get your thoughts on how Bryson did at center Saturday.
Did pretty good. You know, it was our 3rd center we've started this year, our 4th one we've played, which is not ideal, you know, but it's the hand we're dealt. And Bryson's played center before, and he did pretty good for his first start. You know, we're hoping we can get Coker back this week, and that'll add more depth at tackle with Bryson at tackle and all. But, you know, that's the hand we're dealt. I thought Bryson jumped in there and gave us all he could.
I mean, down this stretch, and I know you're starting a lot of young guys. Who are some of the young guys that have kind of stood out at this point?
Yeah, so, you know, all our young backs, Frank and Dejon are some young guys. Brandon Hayes coming on at wideout, Zay Franks. Richard Mays has had a good year. We're not going to play him anymore, so we can redshirt him. We're redshirting Zay. Jeremiah Robinson's a young man that's not redshirting, that's playing well. Brendan Tolles at corner, Jay Jones at safety. Those are all freshmen that are going to be really good players. Luke Baker's coming on at tight end and showing he can be a really good player in this league. Mikael McLeod and Peyton McKinney are some young tackles that are showing they can really play. And, you know, those are some true freshmen that are really doing some good things that we're seeing are going to be really good players in this league down the road.
Coach, I saw y'all gave Antavius a little work at running back today. Can you share some stuff on that?
Yeah, we're just thin. We're thin at quarterback and at running back. So we're doing all we can to add more to the backfield, if you will. He's a young man that played quarterback in high school, and he's played running back and slot here. You know, obviously we're just out of quarterbacks and we're out of running backs. You know, we lost Darius Mayberry for the year too. We just, you know, it's been a year we've had a lot of catastrophic injuries. And so having to move people around constantly just to have enough depth to get through this season. And he's a great kid with a great attitude. It's been phenomenal. Starts on 4 kicking game units and has been a great special teams player in this league, and hopefully can add some depth to us back there.
Is there still a possibility to get a red shirt for Swayze, or is he past that point?
There is a possibility to do that. He's played in 4 games. He missed the first several of the year. That's something we're looking at and evaluating every week, and something we're going to do if we can.
High school state championships get moved here, and they already got the Mississippi-Alabama All-Star game. How much of a recruiting tool is that for you?
Yeah, it's huge because we've got a great place, and a lot of people who have never been here don't know that. You know, and that's why it's such a blessing to be the head coach here. We got a great place with great history and tradition. We're building this thing back to prominence, and it's going to be a lot of fun to be here over the next few years. You know, I've said it a bunch. I'll say it again. With the way we're recruiting, they better get us right now, because there's going to come a day where it's going to be really, really hard to get us. And we got to keep continuing to improve with the rest of this year and keep recruiting as we build this thing moving forward. And I know the connections we have in this state, you know, getting the state championship games here and the Miss Al game here, it's going to bring more people to our campus and see all that this great place has to offer and why it should be one of the top group of 5 programs in America.
Coach, UTSA this weekend kind of reminds me a little bit of UAB, a little bit with a ton of older guys, a bunch of 6-year seniors, but when I kind of compared them to UAB, it's like UAB with maybe better skill guys.
Yeah, so, you know, they start 15 seniors, 6 juniors, and 1 sophomore. They're a really good program that's recruited really, really well over a period of time. Their previous staff did a great job recruiting. The new staff's come in with those guys and done a great job. That's what we're going to be in probably year 3 here. You know, we'll look up here in 2023, we'll be starting 15 seniors and 6 juniors and a sophomore. And that's why they're winning, right? They're older guys that have been in their program. They're well coached, and they just play really good football. I got a lot of respect for Coach Traylor and how they've built it. They're good, solid football. They don't have any deficiencies, and I got a lot of respect for how they do it. And, you know, very similar to the style that will be, you know, one day moving forward.
Safe to say they should be ranked in the college football playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, they've done what they're supposed to do. They've beaten everybody on their schedule. And, you know, there's a lot to be said for that. You know, they can't control, you know, people say they're scared. They play who they play and they win. They win on the road, they win at home. They've done a great job. And if they, you know, that's just part of it, you know, when you get into rankings and people's opinion and all that. You're going to control what you can control, and they've done that to this point.
Anything else? Coach, thank you.
I appreciate it.